Varkala, one of India's most underrated beach towns and a place more people are only just starting to discover. When most people think of India, they do not picture this. Dramatic cliffs dropping into the ocean, lined with cafes, shops and sunset views. It feels somewhere like Uluwatu in Bali, but with a raw, local charm that hasn't been lost yet. In this video, we're exploring Varkala and finding out why it just might be India's best hidden beach town.
Alright, we just touched down in Varkala, India, which is a little beach town that you might not have heard of. It's about 4 hours train ride from Kochi.
And that's what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was fun.
It was really.
We actually loved it. We arrived, the train was like half an hour late and it was starting to get really busy.
Yeah.
And then we got onto our carriage, which was tier 2. So definitely book tier 2 or tier 1.
Yeah.
The general admission did not smell good.
No, it is true.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
pretty
true.
crazy.
And you got to book it in advance because sometimes it fills up. But it was sweet. We just hung out. We all had our own bed.
Yeah, there's beds. They come around with like chai and tea and coffee and food. Biryani.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It was awesome. So cheap. It was only 1,500 rupee each.
Yeah, real bargain.
Which is like $10, $15, $12 each or something. So
actually,
bargain.
yeah. I mean, India's always cheap, but I just got surprised again this trip because
we
that
went out last night
we
as well.
went out last night. We got so much tandoori chicken,
many
and I think the
yummy
total
things.
ended up being like $17 AUD.
Yeah.
And then even like on the train when we bought the biryani, it was like $1.50.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, the best ways to get here, like Ty said, is the train from Kochi. It takes 4 hours. Otherwise, you can drive from Kochi. So you fly into Kochi airport from any other major airport in India, so Delhi, Mumbai, or wherever you are. And then you can also drive. It takes about 6 hours depending on traffic. But otherwise, there is an airport in Trivandrum. I'm terrible with names. Trivandrum, which is an hour or like an hour and a half drive from here. And the best time of year to come, my friends, is from December through to March. That's going to be the winter here, which is crazy. It's still so warm and beautifully pleasant. From April, May, it does get quite hot and humid. So we're here in March and it's actually getting quite hot and humid.
Yeah.
And then anytime from June through to September is like peak monsoon. So probably don't want to come then. And then from September through to November, it's also semi-monsoon, but it's a lot lighter. So you can imagine like sunshiny days with like little bursts of rain here and there, which is also quite pleasant. And you might get less crowds. So
How do you remember all that?
I don't know, my brain. my brain is like really good at remembering numbers and like, I don't know, dates and times and months.
Yeah.
My brain just like froths.
No.
Anything else? I do not remember. I always find it so funny how in Asia they always put big, white, muscly men on all of the gym things.
Where are the Indians?
Where are the Indians? I know. I was just saying to Tice that I have the feeling this morning like we're travelling again. Even though we have been travelling for a month already in Mumbai, that really felt like home. This feels like we're like on the go, we're in a new gym, we are bare feet. You're not allowed to wear shoes here. And it feels great. So today we're training legs. We're doing hip thrust, leg press, probably some Bulgarian lunges, maybe some sort of squat variation if it's okay for my knees. And yeah, we're getting the hardest session done for the week, honestly. Tice, fun fact, never used to train legs before he met me. Never. He never did. Now he's doing it 2 times a week and his butt is growing tremendously. So just a side note.
Let's go.
So it is definitely very hot and humid today, but I thought I'd show you our accommodation while we're here. We're staying in a place called Savoy's, not Savoy's, which I keep calling it, but this is our room. And it's quite cute. It's got everything you need. There's Tice, so big double bed, little desk for you there. Excuse our mess as well. This is just the reality of living in our suitcases. And this one was about 120 Australian dollars a night, so it was actually pretty good. It comes with breakfast as well. But in terms of accommodation while you're here, a nice little shower too. So your best bet would be to jump onto booking.com or Airbnb, or even just Google like homestays in Varkala, because when I was searching on Airbnb there wasn't too many, but now we're here, there's like so many little guest houses and things and stuff, so I feel like they might be a bit more on Google. But yeah, there's heaps of different options and they're all super affordable, but you want to be staying close to like Varkala Cliff. That would be our biggest tip. All right.
Red banana.
Red banana, let's go.
My favourite.
Your hair.
Oh, my hair's all stuffed up. That's all right. Can't win it all.
Tice has got a client call now, so we're just about to oh my God, I can't speak. My brain needs breakfast, obviously. Tice has a discovery call. Yeah. Maybe a potential client, but
have to have a snack because I'm starving.
need a snack, you need to fuel your brain.
And then we're going to get real bloody breakfast.
We just saw the best cafe walking past, so we cannot wait to take you there.
Yeah.
And I wrote back and I was like,
Good class. You can ask it.
just hopes that it's a gorgeous man.
Oh, yeah. Soul and Surf, Cafe Sawa. Add them both to your list.
Yeah, fabulous.
Absolutely fabulous.
We had beautiful brekkie and the vibe was just so nice.
At the Cafe Soul, yeah, it was awesome.
It was awesome.
There's only a few seats there. I reckon they're brand new because it should be busier. No
and they
doubt.
do yoga and you can stay there too.
Yeah, we're gonna try out the yoga tomorrow morning, I think. It looks really funky, and the breakfast was cool. It was just like a serving of, you know, your casual
Eggs.
English breakfast,
Yeah.
eggs and stuff, and then they change it every day. It's like a set menu and super affordable, like 400 rupees. So
It was
happy
great.
days.
Definitely recommend. So add that to your list.
Yeah.
And then now, we're at Cafe Sawa.
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 And the views here are stunning.
Yeah, both of these places are just a little bit south of where the main strip is of the, you know, all the shops and all the normal restaurants. And I think it's kind of nicer because it's a bit quieter, you're a little out of the way, and it's just, yeah, it's a bit of a vibe.
We love it. We love it. We love it.
Anyway, we're going to check out some other cafes in the next couple of days because we extended our trip and we're going to be here for a little bit longer because we love it so much. And then we're going to fly straight from here to Goa, which is via somewhere, but it should be much easier than the train journey. Not that the train journey was bad,
Nah,
it was just
bad.
not as quick as we wanted it.
Yeah, but it's long. We were going to go back to Kerala or like up north and then come back down. It was just
Yeah.
silly. We were wasting so much time. So this
Yeah.
makes it a bit easier.
Yeah.
And I think like recommended time you'd want here would probably be at least 5 days.
At least 5 days.
What do you reckon? To like explore it all? Maybe not if you
Yeah.
don't have that much time. 4 days.
4 days. I think it depends on what type of traveller you are, but yeah, 4 days is pretty good.
There's so many cafes. That's so cute. But yeah, I guess
Yeah.
if you were just like lazing about, there's not much to do. I guess we're working, so 2 days feels like nothing.
Yeah.
Can't see it all. 4 days.
4
Come for
days.
4 days.
Nice.
Get it all on camera. I got a little
Did you? That guy just thought that we had to get some help. He stopped to help us. People are so freaking nice here. That's the beauty of Kerala, right there. If you didn't know, I am half from Kerala. Half South Indian. My mum is South Indian from Kerala, so that's where the brown skin comes from. But there's lots of stuff to do here, and we're going to do a few today. We are heading to yoga this morning, which we're very excited about because this is like Rishikesh, another yoga capital in India. Yoga's everywhere in India, but this place in particular is like really famous for Ayurvedic and yoga and that sort of thing. And then there's all these other cool things you can do, like parasailing, paragliding. You can do all the little boat trips. You can scuba dive, although I don't know how good the reef is. But you can surf. You can learn to surf. There's not very good waves, well, that I've seen. Maybe there are that are a bit hidden. I should probably ask someone. But from what I can see, it's just all beginner waves. But it'd be a cool place to learn how to surf as a beginner, that's for sure. And then, of course, you can eat all the best South Indian food. And we're going to take you to some later on today.
Remember that time Tice and I hired a tuk-tuk in Sri Lanka? How was that experience? Terrible.
They're just a whole lot harder to drive, the tuk-tuks, than you think. And they go so slow. So it's just like a workout.
Yeah.
Plus, it takes you way
Double
too
as long.
Double as long.
And it breaks down.
And it breaks down.
Wasn't fun. Don't do it, guys.
You know, I think if you want to drive a tuk-tuk, you can just ask a taxi driver if you can have a go and you can give him a tip. And like, obviously, don't take that as advice because, you know, that is illegal and you should have a license, all of that sort of stuff. But saves you renting one for a long time.
Exactly. Guys, it's time for yoga. Are you doing yoga with us? Secured the goods.
We're now allowed to yoga.
Alrighty, let's go. Yoga prices, 700.
Is
about $10.
$10, yeah.
AUD.
AUD. So I bet you can get it way cheaper.
Yeah, probably, because this is like a super fancy place. Going up. Oh, beautiful. Oh, thanks. So pretty. So we've just arrived at a beautiful cafe called Cafe Trip of Life. Stunning, so aesthetically pleasing, beautiful, beautiful view of the cliff. Definitely come here. Unfortunately, the gas that they use to cook is running a little low because of the war, so they're very low on supplies. And this is all we could get from the menu. So we were planning to come here for brekkie and have beautiful eggs and everything that we actually saw on the menu, but instead we've got purple hummus, so they call it, with sourdough. So bon appetit. It's delicious. Can't go wrong. Yoga was just absolutely stunning as well. We didn't get too many videos because we were zenned and there was other people in the class, and we always still feel a bit rude about that, but it was absolutely beautiful. Definitely recommend doing a yoga class. It was quite slow. It wasn't yin, but it was a slow flow, and the instructor was fantastic. Tice fell asleep. As always.
Did I snore?
As always, you didn't snore, but when we were rolling over on your side, you didn't roll, and I was like, yeah, he's falling asleep.
No. I don't remember that.
But that one was at Soul and Surf, which is where we had breakfast yesterday. So you can also stay there. The rooms did look quite cute. So if you want a bit of a yoga vibe, a good cafe, and nice accommodation all in one spot, the rooms looked nice and clean, and would definitely recommend.
Really yum. I think they open up the menu a bit more at lunchtime. So if you come after 12 o'clock, then you might be okay. But yeah, brekkie. Not as good. You can get a French toast. You can get all the sweet stuff, you know, and Abby and I, we don't want really, we want our smoothie bowls and that stuff. And there's lots of cakes. Tree leche. Abby really wanted a tree leche, but not today.
We've just sort of realised something. I mean, I guess we've maybe noticed the whole time, but we were just walking along the beautiful beach here, so we finally come down off the cliff. It's a bit of a steep way down. My knees definitely didn't like it, and there was a guy in crutches in front of us. I don't know how he made it down anyway. But mostly I think there's local tourists here, as in like majority of people that we see here are from India, which is really interesting. We haven't seen too many foreigners. There's been maybe like a handful, I reckon maybe like 10 or 15 foreigners that we've seen here. And aside from that, it is all, Indian people and Indian locals, which is really, really cool. You know, like a beautiful beach town like this, I'm actually really surprised that more of the Western world have not found out about this place. Another thing that's really funny, and a funny observation, is that no one is like sunbaking on the beach. There's no sunbeds, there's no towels on the ground, and everyone is standing up, either just like talking, or they have their like feet in the water, or they're just standing in circles and just like hanging out. So it's a bit of a different vibe. Everyone's coming out.
Everyone is coming out. It's so busy now. I think as soon as sunset happens,
You know what?
this place goes off.
Day today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I saw some on the restaurants that said these hours might differ today and tomorrow. I don't know what it is, but
There's some sort of celebration.
Yeah.
I think some of the beaches in Varkala are quite spiritual. In fact, we saw one beach that had a bunch of, I guess you would say, priests, or anyway, godly people doing blessings and stuff on the beach. So anyway, there might be something going on tonight, so I'll do some research and I'll come back to you on that one. But one other thing you should know when you're here is if you take a tuk-tuk anywhere, they pretty much charge you a stock standard price of 150 rupees. Now, you can usually get it much cheaper for a short fare if you use the meter, but I think 150 is pretty cheap anyway. It only costs, that's like $2, so it's not a big deal for us, and we're happy to pay it. I know that my grandma in Kerala would definitely argue, but it's really, really good. And the people are so nice. Tuk-tuk drivers are really nice and helpful.
And unlike Sri Lanka, I don't know if you've been to Sri Lanka or not, but the buses there, that's so terrifying. Like, this area really reminds me of the south of Sri Lanka, because it looks similar, the beaches are beautiful, and there's tuk-tuks and stuff everywhere. It's so close. But the buses because there's lots of buses and stuff that are coming down here, but they are peaceful and lovely. In Sri Lanka, you literally think you're going to die. Like, it's so hectic. Do you remember?
Yeah, I know.
It's so scary.
And they're so fast.
They're so fast and so loud. We'll actually have to go. We're going back in 3 weeks, so we'll have to get on one maybe this time.
Yeah.
Just for the journey.
I know. Apparently you just hail them down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Anywhere you like. There's not even bus stops.
No.
Oh, that'd be so annoying. What if there was someone like every 2 seconds, every 10 seconds, just like stopping?
Too bad, too sad.
Love it.
See, we need to just buy one of these ones that... No.
Time to go. Thank you. So it's a beautiful morning here in Varkala. We are heading off, and typical Abby and Ty style, we did not film the end of our video last night as we planned at dinner. So Thais, let everyone know where the best restaurants are in Varkala, where they need to go.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. I'll put some videos up because we did film reels last night. We went to our favourite restaurant here called Chimney, and the reason why we went there is because they do awesome tandoori chicken and kebabs, and this time we went there and I ordered a lot of meat, a little bit too much meat. In fact, we had to take it away because it was too much. But the food is really, really fantastic, and apparently also if you order the banana fish wrapped in banana leaf there, it's done really, really well, which I can imagine they know how to do their meats, that's for sure. The other place you should check out is called Rabbit Hole, and this is like the only standout restaurant along the main strip in Varkala, along that cliff, because it seems like the food quality or the food standard is pretty low on that strip, and we've heard that from a bunch of people, plus doing a lot of research online, that's what the consensus was. So Rabbit Hole, if you want to stay on that strip, head there. We had the fish wrapped in banana leaf and it was really, really good, exceptional. In fact, if I go there, I would just get that, get some veg and get some bread, and you will be right.
And that's a wrap for Varkala. I am so sad we only had 3 days here.
Yeah, we will definitely be coming back.
We will 100%. This is definitely a place that we will be returning to.
Yeah,
no doubt. We'd stay for like, we work, so we could easily stay for a month because it's got a great gym.
Yeah.
We loved it. There's great chicken shops.
Yeah. Actually, the other thing that we forgot to mention was that a little bit further out, I think it's down south of Varkala, south or north. Anyway, I'll put it up on the map here and show you what it looks like, but it's much less crowded, and there's some restaurants and accommodation up there, and the cliffs are beautiful.
Yeah,
the North Cliff. Yeah, the North Cliff, super beautiful. We could have spent longer up there as well.
It was really lovely. We actually tried to go for dinner there last night, and then there was, because of the gas shortage, the menu was like so little, so we left. Anyway, we definitely recommend coming to this place. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, drop them below. Yeah. We'd love to answer. And of course, come follow us on Instagram here, because every Monday we do question boxes specifically so that you can ask us questions about anywhere in the world, and we will answer.
Perfect.
Thanks, guys. See you in the next one.
See ya.